Hey there, welcome back. Okay, I recorded 7 minutes of video and then I was interrupted and had to stop recording. So you missed 7 minutes of play. And just to recap, we ended the last video right through there. We were standing on this looking in the window. So we came in the window, we killed some Grimilkin cats, which are allergic to magic. Killed some cats, did some basic looting, came through this hallway, and then through here, and then down this hallway, and here we are. That's it. That's all you missed. Um, One of the things I was trying to say in the last video is that this upper monastery area, it's inhabited by kobolds and a bunch of different things. But the big aspect to it is there's a puzzle here. And so you have this stained glass window.
The monastery's notable keepers adorn these intricate panels. Lathendarian monasteries of this size were usually overseen by dawn masters, esteemed members of the clergy. The reconsecration of the monastery conducted by Dawn Master Seed.
So Seeds has a hammer.
Evensong before the Zenith Day, celebrated by Dawn Master Stockhold.
So he's not really holding a weapon.
Dawn Master Vasaid wielding... The rest of the inscription and picture has shattered away. Dawn Master Welkin Glory beckons forth the rising sun in Lathander's name.
Okay, so this guy has the sword, and oh, look at this. There's a sword, and the lights are on. So you see how that works?
Dawn Master Welkin Glory.
See, and that's Dawn Master Working Glory. So there's a weapon that goes here, here, and here. And so obviously this weapon's missing because the glass is broken. This one, he's not wielding anything, I don't think, and this guy's has a warhammer. So we gotta find these artifacts and put them on, and then we'll unlock the big secret of this particular temple. So that's our mission. And we actually this opens. I think we can actually break in. Like, we're gonna break in without even solving the mystery. Yeah, I got the Dawn Master's crest.
The blood of Lathander. They probably don't mean it literally, unfortunately.
So that is supposed to unlock when we put all the weapons on. So he's sort of already cheated, but that's okay. We're gonna
catch a break.
Go through, and this down below is the entrance, and that door is locked. But once we figure out how to go downstairs, we can go unlock it. All right. This is an enchanted door. If I remember correctly, we can ignore it at first. And there's also a way up, right? Because we keep talking about going down. We can go up. I think if we go through this door, we can break through this and get into that enchanted room. So, what do we do first? Let's go here.
Seems simple enough. Might be worth a look.
Trust no one.
I gotta keep a mallet or something in her inventory.
No, never mind.
I'm realizing none of us have a mace.
Eager for battle.
I may have to go find a mace.
Let's move it.
Because I'm pretty sure... Yeah, she can't slash it.
Within reach.
Without delay.
Let's go upstairs first.
I can do better. I must. I have something to ask.
Intruder! In my nest! This area was meant to be safe! Xavier, get behind Mummy! Fine. Xavier! Xavier! Don't talk to it! It might have germs.
So I do need that ceremonial
Might be
warhammer though.
useful.
Ah. We're gonna end up fighting it.
Again, I feel death's cold grip.
Of course, the camera screwed me over.
Taste my fury. Taking position.
That screeching is bound to bring more of them down on us.
I miss this.
Unfortunately, we need the warhammer. I didn't know how else to get it. We also need access to this device,
Right
but
on my feet looks to be a powerful weapon. I wonder if it was used on the Githyanki nearby.
Fallen Githyanki warrior. A crash must be close.
so you can see there's like a chest down in here. I think there's a way to get in and get out. There's even a door that's locked. Not sure how I missed that, but that's alright. So we got the ceremonial warhammer up here. And almost everything says ceremonial in the title. That is your clue, it's part of the riddle. And I honestly can't remember if there's anything else up here of note. So we can go back down.
Well, hello.
Repositioning.
I can't be using the ceremonial warhammer for that purpose all the time, but it at least works for this.
Guardian of Faith. Extraordinary that it's lasted so long.
There's a ceremonial battle axe, which is the next thing we need.
I'm ready. I will ascend.
There we go. It's already destroyed.
On my way.
It's been a long day.
So we noticed right here. I guess I never went through this store. In the part of the video that you missed. I skipped past this door.
Keep your distance, darling. Easy.
Intestines throb. Blood whispers. Another step forward. Later.
Assume nothing.
Because that's the guy that was wearing the warhammer.
Still breathing, despite everything.
And then we said a battle axe. The thing is, I don't think this guy was wearing a battle axe, but we'll try it. If I can find it.
What a day.
You know what? He's not using a battle axe. We're going to put it on this one. Yep, that was correct. if you get it wrong, you get zapped with lightning or something. You take damage. So alright, we got 3 of them. There's 1 more left.
Everything is clear.
And we're just gonna go
Never
back to
wanted
where he
the
was.
easy path. Seems like the best way.
So now we're gonna go past the door. I did not mean to shut the door. And we're just gonna go down here. So if you climb all the way up here,
Better
you
not
see
be
there's a
cursed.
tombstone.
Arskel Stockhold, Dawnmaster. From death, life.
So the big thing is the ceremonial mace. That's what we need. And this, by the way, if we go down these stairs, that gets you to the front door, which we will do shortly. We're gonna finish the riddle even though I already cracked the code and took the thing. But it's not too hard. It is hard when you had no idea where everything was. If it's your first time here, this could take you a while before you sort it all out. But there you go, we got some nice experience points. And then the reward for doing all this is that this stone door would have opened and we would have gotten that pouch, but it's already...
The monastery's notable keep. Lathendarian monasteries of this size were usually...
Yeah, that's pretty much it. Little anticlimactic when you have a Starian who can crack a 30 difficulty chest like it's nothing.
Stand your ground! Keep them busy! Lathander, forgive me. We have to fire the lance.
Some more alchemy stuff.
My faith protects me.
Still in control. Just. Pave my path with corpses. Build my castle with bones.
We have the Morlingar's Radiance. That was a blessing that we were given for doing what we did, solving the puzzle. So there you go. That was actually worth it. Because I believe we have that for the rest of the game.
Within the artifact, a feeling stirs. Uncertainty.
Your curiosity is getting the better of you. Do not let it. Stay away from the Githyanki. They're hunting you. They want the artifact.
Blood of Lathander.
They'll stop
spilled
at
in holy
nothing
battle
to take
with
it from you.
Sanister, immortalized here for all to worship.
So they kept the blood of Lathander here. No wonder it was looted.
The blood of Lathander, spilled in holy battle with Sanister, immortalized here for all to worship.
There's the lever. So now the front door is open. So we can go in through the front door.
Don't touch me. Hardly a challenge. Step quick.
Learning more spells. What level are we? We're level 5. We're actually getting pretty close to another level. That's good.
Time to press ahead. That's curious.
Okay, there's a whole area here where there's kobolds that are drunk on all the wine. I don't remember if there's anything worthwhile back there. It's just more stuff to kill. It's a big battle. It can be a little tricky because since there's wine everywhere, you can catch on fire. I honestly believe you could skip it. One of the ways you can get there, looks like you can't do it through here.
What's in here?
I think you go through the front door. I'm just ignoring going to the creche at the moment, but once you go to the creche, you don't need to come back up. Like, the big thing up here was solving that riddle.
The cultists. Could be a good thing.
What do you mean, too drunk? It's not possible.
This place reeks of alcohol. Let's watch my fire. Or not.
I did not intend for it to be this... for this to happen.
I am fury. I am death. This is your end.
Heading there.
There's actually kobolds inside
This is worth the cost.
some of the wine barrels.
Victory awaits.
I won't give in. Time for some bloody work.
See how it has a light over them? That's this. When you deal radiant damage, you cause a radiant shockwave. And we all deal radiant damage now because we have the Morning Lord's Radiance. So I cause him to get light over him. And anything else, like if these guys were near him, they would have also gotten it.
Victory awaits.
You hear that slurp?
May the gods take you first.
Enough sitting around. Let's go hurt someone.
You hear the slurping? There's another one still alive.
At the ready.
The crush must be nested in that temple.
Sorry, I didn't mean to talk to her. There he is.
What path lies before me?
And I don't think there's anything back here that's important. I mean, you could loot some crappy dagger. All this can burn, because you're basically walking around in wine.
It's been a long day. Better stop to rest soon.
Yeah, there's not much else. It's just a nice little side distraction and, you know, opportunity to get some experience points at 75 each. Look how precariously close we are. I just needed to kill 2 more. This is the crash right here. So what we're gonna do is we need a full fresh. Let's stay at the campsite. Get all of our spell points back.
Hope you're keeping well, friend.
Something's on my mind.
I need... Well... Food hungry. Want bite. Food. Eat more.
Careful. Once that thing's eaten through the camp, it might start looking at you hungrily.
No. Run.
I'm not chasing after it, if that's what you're thinking.
Alright, so we're getting the owlbear. The owlbear is the best ally at the end of the game. Scratch is awesome because he helps you find treasure. They're all good in their own right, but the owlbear is the absolute best. The little, the brainling, you know, that was at the very start of the game, you'll end up finding him again, and he'll be very loyal to you, and useful at the end. And actually a little bit on the powerful side, not as powerful as the owlbear. So here we go. We got a bunch of experience points.
What now?
And we leveled up.
Enough waiting. I crave blood.
Still alive. So that's progress.
So what cantrip would I like? Minor illusion. It, like, what happens is you cast it, and the nearby creatures have to go investigate it, and they don't attack because they're like, I thought I heard something, you know? So it does that to them. It actually works fairly well, especially when you're in that mode where you can't attack anybody, because this is not considered an attack spell. This will be something you can do to distract people while you're sitting there in your whatchamacallit, the protection. The other one is the Mage Hand, which you saw me use, or try to use, before. I used to be able to pull levers with it. See, it says manipulate and interact with objects. It's a really good one, but I'm going to go ahead and take Minor Illusion. The Dancing Lights could be really good if you're dealing with darkness situations, which there are a few points in the game where that could be handy. And here we get a new spell, and you have to be really careful. I'm playing a playthrough with my son, and I'm getting very frustrated. I don't have certain spells that I have in this playthrough. I'm happy with the ones I have. I don't really care for this one. Yeah, I don't want to select it. What this indicates is I already know it. Some of these, like Shatter, is really good offensive spell. This is a really good one for when we need to be invisible. I mean, we have a mage with us who can do this as well. Heat metal will make them take damage and possibly drop their weapon. Silence is good for making it so mages can't cast spells. I'm going to go ahead and do invisibility. Can I replace a spell? I like all those spells. Maybe this one I'd like to replace. Yeah, we'll replace that one with I mean, I could grab an offensive spell, because I'm not always in my protective mode. What I'd ultimately like is remove curse and things of that nature, but I think I know cure wounds from being a priest or cleric. It's not horrible, especially for, you know, your charisma-based character. I'm sorry I'm spending so much time on this. I honestly don't know what I should take. I mean, obviously, I would like something like, because I'm a big fan of this particular spell. I also really like Shatter. But I'm trying to bear in mind that this is a character that can't cast attacky spells most of the time. We're going to go ahead and take Shatter. So we have at least one. And then we finally get a feat, because remember, I went 2 levels of Cleric. So I'm finally at my 4th level of Bard. And I believe that I want an ability improvement as my... You can do this one, which gives you... I mean, we already have proficiency bonus. There's like things that you can take that'll give you +1 to your charisma. But I think right now I just want to take this and go bam bam. So here we're getting Ranger level 2. He gets to learn some spells. Being able to heal is not horrible. Welcome to Goodberry, where we have the good burger. Hunter's Mark. Really good for an archer class, right? And then, yeah, we're taking archery. Gain a +2 bonus to range weapon attacks. I mean, you couldn't have designed the character any better. Fighter level 6. So yes, they get... See, they get an extra feat. They get another one at level 8. So, this is awesome. And the next one you want is Great Weapon Master. So, when you land a critical hit, you're going to make another melee weapon attack. And we deal an additional 10 damage. Wizard. When a nearby ally takes damage, and you have an active ward, you can sacrifice your ward to reduce their damage. Now remember, we want abjuration stuff, if we can. Counterspell is a really good one. Bear with me. The Arcane Lock is stupid. Okay, from here we can just take whatever we like. I am in love with this one, but it never seems to work as well as I want it to. This one, I think in most RPGs, the lightning bolt is awesome, I am not as big a fan in this one. I mean, to be honest, flight might be the way to go. Being able to fly is a very good thing. I just don't know, is that really what I want to spend a point on? I'm going to take the lightning bolt. And yeah, we can prepare spells. So, we do have the remove curse, which is important. This one we don't need all the time. This one is actually really good. That one can also be pretty good. These are all level 3s. We definitely want counterspell. And if I had to take something out, it might be, you know, this, or if my bard knows this, I don't need it to also know it. Yeah, we know a lot of spells. We don't have that many we can equip at the moment. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and save it just so I don't have to go through that again. Although leveling up is the funnest part of the game.
Need to find a way forward.
Sentries to arms! Istik, state your purpose quickly.
Stand down, Gish. Is it not Vlakith's command to welcome her faithful?
I expected no visitors, faithful or otherwise. Why have you come?
We seek the Zaithisk. Show me the way.
You are infected. A gate thrall is something to eradicate, not reason with.
The faithful may be purified. This is Vlakith's protocol.
Fine. Let the Gustil carry out your fate. Report to the infirmary at once. And step carefully. Kreshia watches you.
Okay, so we're going to be able to go in.
By an inquisitor in an age. It is an honor.
I would be more concerned than excited.
Very well.
Stop meddling where you aren't wanted, Istik.
I heard they're making us join the patrol soon. The search must be going badly.
Alright, so here we go. We got our waypoint, so we don't have to walk down here anymore.
Walk freely. This place is as tight as a patriarch's purse.
This is an interesting one. She's a trade person.
Ugh. Blood, rust, scar. Is there no odious substance not smeared on this delivery? I'd heard this plane was disgusting, but I didn't think it would be like this. Most metals here fold like Istiks, much like Istiks themselves. But if you're so keen to extol their virtues, you can pay accordingly.
Alright, so I can't remember what she carries. This right here is actually jumping out. Reduce the number you need to roll a critical hit while attacking by 1. It can stack. When you roll 2 damage or less, re-roll the dice. This is really good. It's a short sword. It's fantastic for a rogue. Now, my rogue is tailored towards archery, but if you had one that was not, this would be a must have. As it stands, it's a really nice to have, so I'm going to say I want it, but look at the price tag on that. I may take it off. Gloves of Dexterity. Set the wearer's Dexterity score to 18. So what this does is, no matter what your Dexterity is, it just gets put to 18. I think this is most helpful with like a wizard. And what you can do is we can go back to camp and say I want to reclass my wizard, and you just start over at level 1, right? And you get to redistribute all the points. And what you do is you make the dexterity, you know, as low as possible. A 6, or whatever it is that you can do. And then you put these gloves on that person, and then now, boom, they're up to 18. And you can put the points elsewhere. That's the most powerful way to handle this. An 18 dexterity is good. Another person that could use it is me, but I'm using it. See, like, I don't want to replace those. This one's replaceable, but out of her armor probably doesn't let her take advantage of a dexterity of 18 anyways. I mean, yeah. It would work. So, they're really nice. I just don't know if I have characters that are designed to really capitalize on it. So when you cast a spell that requires concentration, you gain 8 hit points. Not horrible. Not horrible at all. A lot of +1 stuff, which not necessarily worth writing home about. This is an interesting one. It has the has a Razor Gale attack, a bunch of arrows, and that's it. So really, there's 2 huge items. This one and this, which would be nice to have. Let's add it to the mix, but I don't know if I can pull this off. Currently, with what I'm selling, the answer is no, I can't pull it off. Yeah, I only have 262, so I'm going to be losing a lot of money. I guess you can't take it with you, right? Alright, so I will take it, and...
On your way, then.
So here's the deal. This is clearly an upgrade to anything Astarion was using. We could sell that. These gloves of dexterity, right now, she would be the only one that would really benefit from it. And you can see she's got +9 chance to hit. That moves it up to +10 chance to hit, just because it says attack +1. So it gave her an attack +1, which was good. And what we really should do is go back to camp, re-roll all of her stats, set the dexterity low, so that way she could have high everything else. Probably wasn't worth what I just spent, but maybe I'll come up with an idea later. These chests have good stuff in it. I mean, she's basically the trade person. You would have to sneak to kill all these guys. And then, of course, you have all this.
Concerned and excited.
Quick step. Like a wraith.
Any word on the search for the artifact, Rusty?
Let's go.
Those words are food for gates.
I think you can actually kill these guys and not have the rest of the area be alerted, but I don't want to test that yet.
Please
Chitrai, I can explain. The latest batch of cultists knew nothing of the astral prism. They were just trying to find Moonrise. They all head there. My Gish have drafted plans to assault the tower. They are ready to fight, Chitrai. We could sift the missing artifact from the tower's ashes if you would give us...
Quiet. Find the astral prism, Therazin. My patience falters.
Yes, Chitrai. You heard him! Go!
Do as she says. She remains your Kithrak. For now.
Not a public forum.
Hello, chum.
I'm not here. Speak to the captain.
Keep it together.
I can't remember the right order of things here. I remember she not being very nice to you.
An Istik in my creche. You are one of the mercenaries sent to bring the weapon.
The Istik is with me, honored Kithrak.
So noted. But my question goes unanswered. Do you bring the weapon?
Don't tell her anything.
Does this look like an infirmary? Our healer's office is past the dormitories. Go! Before I send you as a corpse!
World of demons and dragons. You're scared of wolves?
All's well, I hope. No. I just want hand kissed. I hope so too, but if you want to see where this goes, I do as well. I can't. My memories are being withheld for a reason. Lady Shah will return them to me when the time... Besides, mushrooms aren't my favorite. I think it's because of the gills.
We're gonna definitely persuade her.
All right. Give it here. I remember something. Not everything. It's new and not new at the same time. All jumbled up. I was younger. Much younger. An initiate at the cloister. I was upset about something. The others were teasing me, mocking my name. Like I wasn't worthy of it. There was another. A tiefling boy with short horns and purple hair. I think he was my friend. He tried to make me feel better. Renald. That's the last part of it I remember. That must be his name. Perhaps he's still there in Baldur's Gate.
Okay, so right in the middle of the Githyanki crash, she decides to open up to me. And we get her to eat the noble stock, which we talked about. Telling her that we have the weapon and all that stuff is not good for government work. This, I think, is also a waste of our time, but they're doing... It's more lore stuff. They're doing training, and their version of training is to beat the snot out of their people.
My brain is fine. April! Kachoki! We are training to fight Gake.
They won't need to if we keep killing each other for them. It's stupid. Orphe...
Silence! It seems your child is You fight again. This time, daggers only. Who wants to challenge this sniveling Istark? Cowards are not tolerated in our ranks, though I gather they are welcome in yours. You? Tuskva. My students do not waste, but as we seem so intent on doing things differently today, take a dagger, stranger. This exercise requires... What are you waiting for? Begin!
I refuse.
Gillick. Kill him and put us all out of our misery.
Ah.
You skillfully avoid hitting any major organs, but apparently it was enough.
Yet another staggering display of incompetence. Move him out of the way. We've wasted enough time.
I had to spend an inspiration to do it, but I gained it back. One of my favorite parts of the game is right here.
This imposing portrait depicts a powerful Githyanki warrior.
Vlakith herself. She is both the sun that blinds us and the void that...
In the corner of the painting is a small symbol you can't quite place. This Githyanki looks different from the others you've seen here. The way her stark white skin stretches over her sharp features gives her a distinctly otherworldly aspect.
Ah. Come on.
You take a moment to fully... She certainly looks a
wretched display. I thought you...
You gotta get away before they realize it's been done.
Hands on everything.
What is this?
Alright, so this is where their eggs are. And you go through a jungle gym. You can convince them to give you an egg, but I'm not gonna do that. We're just gonna let this be. I usually don't mess with the egg.
No. Oh, the Inquisitor will have our neck.
I am childish. It's so fun. Alright. We are going to have a lot of fighting.
Not now, Kachuki. We're busy. Wouldn't you like to know?
Okay, this next part is tricky. There are Mind Flayer specimens everywhere, which of course will help Astarion with his quest to become... Oh gosh, I dropped my mouse. Sorry about that. So I'm going to save it real quick. Here's why it's tricky. This is a machine to extract the tadpole. Lizelle believes in this. This is what she's been yapping about the whole time, the whole game. We're going to speak to a researcher who's going to convince us that we need to get on this thing to extract the tadpole. In reality, what this thing does is it completely eradicates you. It never was designed to extract the tadpole. It was designed to just steal your memories and figure out what the tadpole did to you and then completely destroy your body. So, obviously we don't want that to happen. And we gain stuff if we let Lizelle, or maybe even ourselves, do it. And if we pass enough tests, we can actually get some really cool skills. And of course I just burnt a bunch just to put the smiley face on that dude, so probably not a smart move. But anyways,
Parasite.
I saved the game.
Take it. It might be useful. Vertical incision from pineal eye to intestinal coloration consistent with samples 231 to 259. Do you have a question? Or are you just going to stand there gawking?
I am a child of Gith, not discarded rat flesh. Am I not due your respect?
Perhaps. Perhaps not. Let the Istik with you speak, and I will decide what respect you're owed. Nothing your kind is capable of understanding. The better question is, what brings an Istik to my infirmary? I have no desire to teach, though your request is understandable. You do not gain true knowledge by demanding it of others. It must be earned. Let's see what knowledge your labors have borne so far. Tell me, what is your understanding of ceremorphosis? I suspected as much. Though I am fascinated that you've retained the ability to lie about it. You aren't the first Istik to require my treatment. Though you're the most lucid by some margin. Either your tadpole is special, or you are. We must find out which. Go to the Zaithisk. I will ensure you're cured. It will relieve you of the specimen lodged in your cerebral cortex. What else? It will be worth it, I assure you. Even Githyanki rarely experiences Zaithis. You are very lucky, Istik. Eager for battle.
You gotta let Lizelle do it.
The device is strange, made of taut flesh and pockmarked metal. It waits for something.
The Zaithisk. Vlakith's purity distilled. My duty. My right.
We're just doing horrible with our rolls all of a sudden.
The device is part organic, part synthetic. But you can't tell how it was made, or how it works.
Stand aside.
My time has come. Praise Vlakith. Let it be done. Sit, child. Let the Zaithisk end your suffering. You must focus on the parasite at all times. The Zaithisk will do the rest.
A An unseen blade cleaves your mind in two. Impossible pain sears your bones and body in concert with Lae'zel's. The Zaithis psionic forces batter Lae'zel's thoughts. There is no chance she will survive this unscathed.
Yes, child. Speak the Vlakith. Meditate on its verses.
You feel Lae'zel's mind rip and rupture. Is this purification? Is this the cure?
Ugh.
No! Vlakith! Purge me of this blight!
You share in Lae'zel's agony. Every cell within her skull bursts into a constellation of fragments, sorted and reassembled. Lae'zel will die.
Yes, child. Jamar, Zala, Vlakith.
My queen!
That thing's killing me.
Your vision narrows. You sense myriad specters of Githyanki past. This is their fate. This is their anguish.
Come on! I failed again? I'm gonna have to reload.
The pain is too great. The visions flicker, refuse to come into focus.
There we go.
I feel it. Skin stretching. Mind failing. Ah!
Get her out of there.
What madness is this? The Zaithis nearly destroyed me. I am Githyanki. I will not be gay.
My life's work gone. And yet she lives. And so does her parasite.
Her voice cuts with a fanatical edge, an obsession bordering on mania. If there's a chance the parasite lives, she wants it.
The Zaithisk does not fail. The only variable in this experience was you and your parasite. And I will uncover how this happened. Wait here. I will gather my tools.
No! It can't be! It can't! This was my right!
All is ash and meat.
I followed protocol. I kept to my faith. Yet the Zaithist might have killed me. The Gustil tampered with it. Traitor! And there may be more still. This must be why the Inquisitors come. Vlakith has taught us of a Sharlak. Traitors hunted, slaughtered, and erased from our histories. Few would dare dishonor their queen. Fewer still would be so brazen. Now hurry. We must go to the Chirai and inform him of the Doctor's sedition.
Have to keep going.
Alright, so this is good, because this is where Lae'zel is starting to not trust her people. Although she still believes that the Queen is on her side. It's just that
there's a parasite nearby.
she has traitors.
You should take a closer look.
And yes, we just grabbed a bunch of parasites. Which... where did they go? Oh, they're already in the points here. So we could grab and start consuming them ourselves. So we can make it so our attack roll gets a bonus. We can make it so when we attack them they get an ability drain. We can do Luck of the Far Realms. We don't attack very often, so it's not not as important for us. You can see for him, I was able to get this, like the ability drain is something we can give him if I give him 2 more. I mean, his face will start to get dark and creepy. It's sort of funny. But yeah, we'll go ahead and give him another one.
I'm ready. Whatever
See,
it takes.
she is not willing to do it, and neither is she. So the only person I can give it to is myself. And yeah, on my first attack roll, I could gain a proficiency bonus, and this is also for ability checks. So this works for, you know, when I'm trying to persuade somebody. So I'm gonna go ahead and give one to myself there. And we read her research notes. I don't know if there's anything else here. Like you can. Yeah, it's just a bunch of empty junk.
Can I go?
When we leave, we're gonna start going into combat with people. So we got to be careful there.
Careful, I bite. A crooked touch.
And just like that, we got a whole crew out here. Alright, well, this is as good a place as any for a fireball. Alright, they just did counterspell. Do I do it now, or do I save it for later? This is not the easiest of battles. Although we are off to a great start.
Blood comes easy these days. Hope your soul is in good hands.
There, we just put that to good use. Keeps telling us it can find a path, and then it can't find a path. And then I get to do a bonus attack. I missed, but that was still awesome.
What now? Another day, another fight.
Didn't mean to do that. Okay, just killed Shovel.
Strike hard, strike fast.
Kill the dance. Keep them guessing.
Alright, we made that look easy.
Should mind my step.
When you do acid, cold, fire, lightning, or thunder damage using a spell or cantrip, that element infuses your weapon. Ah, see. Not quite as good.
Something good here. I hope.
Alright.
This Cresh's bunks look entirely too soft for my liking.
Whatever's in there, you don't really want to let it out. So, I don't know if we're going to be fighting the whole way. I can't remember. It might just be that room. Yeah, see, it's just that room. It still cracks me up. Alright, I don't want to mess with these guys, so we're going to shut the door. We could kill as we go. And basically wipe out the whole crash.
Visitor in an age. It is an honor. Concerned and excited.
That's interesting.
I want to have a word.
Back for more?
Yes, indeed. Okay. So, we picked up a lot of heavy stuff. So we sell all that. You can see we got a lot of the money back, right, that we lost. So that's all you can really hope for, because now we're going to kill her.
Remember, clean.
And these guys can be really annoying. So what you want to do is you want to come back here first. This, by the way, is another way into Kresh. This will take you out to the cliffs over by the temple. If you would have walked out the front door of the temple, you would have easily found the cliffs there.
Someone there?
Do you remember that story you told me? That's Yak.
Which one? 16th tunnel.
You sort of fight.
I will ascend.
Come on. Can't stay idle.
So see, we were able to take them out. Without even needing to
Always room for more.
fight the whole place. And we're picking up Githyanki longsword, Githyanki crossbow.
Swift as my feet can carry me.
This is a crossbow of arcane force, a heavy crossbow. It has an arcane damage bonus to it. But see, they're none the
Seems like
wiser.
a good moment to talk.
Back so soon?
So now I just picked up all this stuff. Actually, one of those Githyanki short swords is probably better than his other short sword. I didn't even think about that. There you have it. We were able to get most of our money back.
Go on then.
Killing the people in her own room. Alright, so we could, like I said, go on a murdering spree. But we'll just keep going.
Maybe things will be better when the Jukai leaves.
So long as he leaves.
Just a brief respite.
I presume you are not stupid enough to return empty-handed. So, give me the weapon, now. Time is finite, as is my patience. Go!
I thought this is what she wanted us to do. I'm at a loss. Tampered with, and eager to inform the Inquisitor at the creche. Where's the Inquisitor? Is he through here? Yeah, you need one of those gems.
I'm not here.
Okay, I'm confused. How did I miss the Inquisitor? There was one by the front door, if I remember.
Our food, Geisha.
Forgive me. We have not been visited by an Inquisitor in an age. It is
But I hope the Tripra Eye doesn't see you wandering around aimlessly.
You may proceed to the crash.
Here goes nothing.
So where is the Inquisitor? This is baffling me. I don't remember this being this difficult.
Oh, Vlakith Gokshkatsa!
Alright, give me a second. I'm gonna Google this. Okay, it gave me an answer. It's a weird one, but so when I went to talk to that captain, that was supposed to trigger it. So I don't know what I'm doing wrong here. But basically, we have to disable... Oh, sorry. Sorry for that. I was getting a phone call.
Feel free to suggest it.
Alright, so what they're saying is we have to disable this. And chances are, if we muck with this, they're going to get upset with us, but let's try. Yeah, we're not going to have that. But...
How delicious. Very, very quiet. A very penetrable pocket. Quick and easy. Go. On tippy toes.
A thief's been picking pockets near here. This would your honesty speak.
Something smells tasty. Don't mind if I do. On my way.
Thief's been picking pockets near here. This would be a good moment to explain yourself.
Oh, come on. Oh, one.
You try your best.
I am fury. I am death. Let my name be known.
Get him, Scratch.
Sharlak. Guards.
At the ready.
My faith will protect me.
weapon dropping thing is horrible.
Time to strike.
Annoying little battle. Losing the weapons in particular.
Let's end this.
Okay. Here's my hand crossbows. Alright. He dropped his as well. I don't even see it on the ground over here.
Don't waste a step.
Found and taken. Swift and lethal.
That's mine.
Never a dull moment. Can't slow down.
Thing is where did my Where did my bow go?
I will ascend. I will not know failure.
Well, that's dealt with. But she wasn't the one pulling the strings here.
There it is. Alright, let's get everything reattached. You know what? An improved one of these is here. I think I buy it at that trader. Maybe we have to come a different day. I would swear I get a better one of these from that trader that's here at the cat creche. There's another awesome greatsword.
This way.
Nothing hurts anymore.
Rested enough. Now,
Okay, we got the thing we can go through here, which is what our next thing is that we're supposed to do.
Hiding here.
But now that we killed everybody, we can relax a little. Let's go back to that trader. Because why not? I could have sworn she had
What's up for discussion?
one of the hand bows
Back
that
for
I'm
more.
looking for. Now this I should not have sold. I think it's better than this. Alright,
Go on then. Be on.
so we're gonna do the camp thing. Because if we're gonna go see the Inquisitor, we need to be full health again. It's one of the tougher battles. The Inquisitor battle.
The cub holds out his leg, revealing a ragged wound.
Oh, come on.
The
Come
wound
on.
splits open further. A fresh.
That may have cost me the owlbear. I don't know if I want to reload just for that. Dang it. That is not a test you want to fail.
Back so soon?
So she has a hand crossbow. +1. Yeah, she's not selling the hand crossbow I'm looking for. There's actually two I'm looking for. One of them we're going to get in the Underdark if we take the bridge, or the boat. Could have sworn the other one was here, but maybe I'm wrong. But this is a really good sword. If we didn't do the 10% thing, right? There we go. We got her down to 230 bucks. So we got almost all of our money
Go
back.
on, then. Be on your way.
I'll give it a shot.
What a day.
Who would be... Oh, it is you. Make haste. We have business to conduct.
At least things have stayed interesting. Moving in. This place is even more foreboding than the rest of the crash.
Do as I do. The Inquisitor shall tolerate only the utmost respect.
I'm more worried about this Inquisitor. Do you really think he'll help us?
It's never been that simple before. I don't know why.
Okay.
Our esteemed
Break up the group. Keep Lysel up here next to this guard.
Trust no one.
Put Astarion up
Yes, let's.
on a ledge so he gets
You
advantage
have
for shooting.
something I want. I have the knowledge.
And then Shadowheart over here to help Lysel. And
No
then
one stopped me yet.
the victim lamb up front.
My Arden spoke of one of our kin that escaped a crashing Geik slave vessel.
Try. Vlakith's justice in flesh.
You have accomplished much, child. I am pleased to finally meet you. I heard there is so much goblin blood on your hands that it soaks their children's nightmares. To business. I suspect you plucked something precious from the Geik ship. Something that belongs to us. The weapon. Give it to me.
Don't do it. The weapon is how I protect you.
Do it. Do not disobey the Inquisitor.
No!
So it is found.
Vlakith Gorg Shkathzai.
My queen. Shkathzai.
You are permitted to look upon me. You are invited to kneel.
The Deathless Queen has spoken. You will obey.
Who am I? I am Vlakith, undying queen of the noble Githyanki, God Regent of the Six Arms of Tunnarath. Your choice of allies is most vexing. They do not become you, Lae'zel.
Shma Zala Vlakith. You know me.
Erlon of Kalir speaks most highly, as did Alchaya before. You seek purity. I may yet grant it. Istik, you bear that which is ours. But are you friend, or are you thief? an unexpected servant. Your will is strong. You have ventured far from your kind's comforts to serve us. Extend your fealty one step further, and you will be rewarded beyond your mortal reckoning. That weapon you carry, the astral prism, it is corrupted.
I will cleanse it for you, my queen. Tell me how.
There is someone inside. Their mind is warped, broken, a blight. They are an agent of the Grand Design, sent to sabotage the astral prism. Our last defense against the return of the Illithid Empire. As long as they live, the prism is compromised. Kill them! Do this, and I will cleanse you and your allies. Do this, and ascend!
Ascension. My queen. An honor gained. A burden borne. You must accept. Refuse, and you will know my fury.
Use the Planecaster's power to enter the artifact. Be wary of the creature's lying tongue. Cut it out if you must. Wargas, they are not to leave until it is done.
As you say, my queen.
Shma Zalav, Vlakith has spoken. Do not leave. Don't do it!
Heat pulses out of the astral prism as it begins to flower. Your mind burns hot with excitement. Timeless space, bounded, compressed in a fold. A pocket of astral plane.
Boundless. Timeless. Like every dream that ever was stitched together. It is home.
Best be on my way. More for me.
I think this might be one of the only places you can get the weave moss.
Open up.
I don't even know what that does. No, this I think lets you restore spell slots.
So you came, in spite of all my warnings. Disappointing. Come, we will talk in private. Just the two of us. I may have made a mistake, trusting you. I told you to stay away from the Githyanki, but you just couldn't help yourself. Could you? And now, you've come here to murder me. Very well. What do you want to know? Vlakith wants me dead because I know her secret. It is a secret so great that if her people ever found out, that would be the end of her rule, the end of her. That same secret is how I've been protecting you from the Absolute. I can hear your thoughts. You think I'm lying. Vlakith warned you that I would try to deceive you. But consider this. What reason have I to deceive you? I want the same thing as you. Freedom. I'm on your side. I have been since the very beginning. It seems I was right to put my faith in you after all. Thank you. Vlakith will be furious, to make no mention of your Githyanki companion. The Lich Queen fears nothing more than the loss of her empire. The knowledge I have of her deception will bring that about. Godlike in power, yes, but with none of the sanctity. Vlakith is lying to her people. She pretends to know how Gith destroyed the Mind Flayer Empire. In truth, she knows nothing. If the Illithid Empire were ever to return, she would be incapable of stopping them. And if her people found out about her impotence, there would be mutiny, revolution, the end of her rule. But that very power, the power to resist Illithid control, which Vlakith only pretends to know, is how I've been protecting you. I suppose she hoped to extract it from my corpse. Since you spared me that fate, she will come for you. She most certainly will. I have delayed long enough. The next attack is overdue, and I can't risk you being caught in the middle of it. I need you out there, searching for the Absolute. You were on the right path, to Moonrise Towers. Return to it. Be warned, the Inquisitor awaits your return from this place with orders to kill you. No doubt the rest of the Kresh will join him. Good luck.
Speak. Have you killed my queen's enemy? Vlakith does not lie to her faithful. Open your mind. Show me.
Your mind tingles. Lae'zel seeks entrance. Your thoughts become one. She sees the truth of your confrontation in an instant.
Vlakith Tafkinazin. I see only Only madness. Vlakith bears the full might of Tunarath's arms, and the covenant of the great Mother Gith. We must go to the Chirai. He will summon Vlakith. She must know of this apostate.
Let's see what this does.
Alright, so we got ourselves quite the fun when we get back. Okay.
Lae'zel, I've been waiting. You are named Hashalak. Bend your head, for my blade is ready.
Chirai, please, summon Vlakith. There's much...
Irrelevant, Gake wretch. The Queen has spoken. Your death is decreed.
You realize what Lae'zel doesn't? Whatever the outcome of your visit to the astral prism, Vlakith had no intention of letting either of you live.
Crush Yillik, with me.
Okay. Get away, so they can't area of effect you.
Time to move.
Ideally, you want to be up here. I do have a, what do you call that? The shady step, right? Would be a nice thing to have at this point, but it's okay. Which one do I focus on? That's an easy one to take down. And see, and every time you kill something, one of these stupid swords shows up. Okay, there's another one. And they will attack you, those stupid swords. It's part of the legendary mode. These guys are annoying, which is why I was suggesting you get your mage or whatnot. Just get away from the swords.
Victory awaits.
Kill everybody else.
Not no failure.
That was a beautiful attack. What did that do? Slashing and psychic.
No choice but to keep going. Can't you take it?
I'm glad you came to your senses. Now leave, before the others come for us.
Make way.
Nothing will stand in my way.
Step quick.
Vlakith. Vlakith! I have wielded your fury as a blade, roared your wrath as a dragon. You promised ascension. Yet I crawl among my own people, low as an asp's belly. Skageth! I followed your path. What good? This heart of stone, for it to be shattered. She tests me. A trial of faith. Kalir prepared me. Only the heaviest souls soar to the astral. Yes. Yes. I might gain Vlakith's favor yet. Silence! I must think.
Let's have a look. No traps, please. With haste.
The wearer deals thunder damage, lightning damage, or radiant. Inflict 2 turns of reverberation on the target. There's that reverberation again, right?
There's no time to waste.
So she has the reverberation boots. So if she does thunder or lightning damage, that thing that was letting us do radiant damage is gone, which is unfortunate. I thought that was
I'll take
forever.
this way.
Okay, why aren't you letting me read the dang thing? There we
Worth a shot? Might find something useful.
Okay.
Must lug my guts through this hell. Breathe deep and move.
When one of your cantrips, add your spellcasting modifier to the damage dealt. I think that's a really good necklace.
My faith will guide me.
Now the problem is, yeah, it's your cantrip. So we would lose this magic missile that shoots an additional dart. That's the problem. It's this one or that one. Ooh, that's a tough choice. So basically, when I shoot this little firebolt, it'll add damage equal to my spellcast modifier.
No time for Danny.
Wish I had a bag of holding.
Yeah, some pretty nice items down here. I know it's tricky, and you can make a lot of wrong choices that'll get you killed. Like Vlakith will flat out finger of death you if you upset her in the wrong way. And you have to like produce the artifact even though you're told not to. It's a precarious game.
Is this it?
But the items
Seems a little underwhelming for a holy relic.
You get are pretty awesome. So, I don't know if you noticed, but that flashed. We got the blood of Lathander. Where did we get that? I thought all I picked up was some strange boots. Bark skin, poison. Somewhere in here we got the blood of Lathander. I don't know. I don't know what it's smoking.
What's inside?
Okay. The plaque gives you a clue.
Lathander blesses the rising, bountiful sun. Lathander bids the setting sun a fond farewell. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Stuck.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
No use.
What the heck? They're all failing athletics check?
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Die tomorrow.
Indolence breeds madness.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck. The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Alright, how do we rotate this thing if we all fail our athletics check? Oh, come on. We have to rotate it. There's gotta be a way. We don't have the telekinesis spell, do we? That doesn't do anything.
What am I to do?
I think there was a way around this. This isn't the first time this happens.
The statue starts to rotate, but its rusty mechanism jams stuck.
Damn! Not quite hard enough.
There we go.
Lathander blesses the rising, bountiful sun.
So the sun rises, the sun sets. I mean, the sun rises in the east, and the east is to the right. So maybe... There we go.
What secrets might this door be hiding?
Proceeding.
Consider me intrigued.
I have such a headache. Remarkable that this stayed hidden all this time. They should all be running.
Am I really supposed to destroy the energy source? I guess so.
Really?
Lathander's light may be infinite, but his mercy is not. Return. Now.
Okay, so the first thing you gotta figure out is that there's stairwell here. That lets you go up and around. That opened the door we just came from. And then this. Disables the trap. So, see, door we just came from is open. Then we come over here. And we shoot this thing. Saving the game again. We flip to our main character. We go to the crest panel. Click on the crest. And I know it's here. This is the thing we got for solving the riddle up and above. I'm telling you, if you play a cleric with the armor of light to do all that light stuff. This weapon is quite amazing. So right here it is. So it doesn't do a lot of damage, but once per long rest, when your hit points are reduced to 0, you regain 2 to 12, and then all allies gain 1 to 6. Sheds holy light in a 6-meter radius in combat. Fiends and undead standing in the light are blinded, lest they do a Constitution saving throw, and it gives you the Sunbeam spell, and has a weapon enchant of +3. We really don't have anybody who can use it. I mean, my Bard Sword, I think, is more useful for me. Although, I could do it. You know, you could equip it on the Mage, which is an interesting thing, but she's not proficient with it. And also, this gives her bonuses to her ability to cast spells and do damage. So it's a nifty little item. You could give it to Asterion. That would actually be an interesting play.
Well, hello.
So do it instead of the short sword, which I guess it doesn't happen. So yeah, it's a legendary mace, and if you had like a pure cleric in your party,
Not as bad as it could have.
really nice item. And like I said, I probably don't have proficiency, but I could maybe replace my sword, but this sword is ideal for the kind of character I made. That's the problem. This game has so many cool combinations and stuff, and
These boots have seen everything.
you have to pick your poisons. And it also increases replayability when they do nice things like this.
Don't touch me.
Alright, I don't think we can teleport out. Maybe we can. If we walk out manually, they're going to be waiting here to shoot us.
Can't give up now. Quite a heavily guarded treasure.
Well,
Good
not
job
here,
we got
but
past those protections.
on the way out.
This artifact must have been quite valuable.
Hardly surprising. It looks powerful.
Just a brief respite.
Cursed to put my hands on everything.
This is where we get ambushed. I'm going to go ahead and save it. Oh, never mind. We killed them already. We would get ambushed by the people we killed. See, for some reason or another, we're invited back here. And this time around, I fought my way in. I don't know what I did wrong or different, but it doesn't matter. Like I said, they're all probably going to be hostile to me now. We shall see. This is our first check right here. Yep.
My life! Part 12. The boring opponent.
little easier when you don't have those two in the back.
With finesse.
If they will not success, then bleed them
I will ascend.
All right, come on. Come on.
On the move.
Another fight. Let's go. I'm coming for you.
What's the plan? Moving.
Yeah, my main character doesn't really pack much of a punch, does he? Hold person. I'll let it happen. Oh, she healed herself. Look at that. We got our Soulbreaker Greatsword back. Amulet of Branding.
No time to waste.
Let's turn someone inside out. A better position. Watch your back. Moving. Yes, please. I'll just help myself.
Alright, good enough.
Ahead. If not over.
Some of these battles I remember being really tough, and we're just rumple-stomping them. It helps when you have well-designed characters with equipment that was well-designed for those characters. The equipment does make the character in this game. Like, I don't think this character would be nearly as powerful if I grabbed another D&D game. It made the same kind. Okay, we could go in and kill these guys. As you can see, there's a lot of them. Or we can skip. It's really up to us. There's some weapons we could maybe grab.
How delicious.
He thinks it's delicious.
Don't linger.
See, that's the instructor. We're gonna make him look like the wimp that he called the others. Well, they really don't like Asterion.
On my way.
I will ascend. Taste my fury.
Now who's the MVP?
Got to keep fighting. Onward.
Perish by my hand, Istark.
So much for Mr. Tough Guy Instructor.
Can't give up.
Swift and lethal.
Action, not reaction.
Whoops.
Careful, I'm behind.
What might you be hiding? Have to keep pushing.
So, lots of loot,
time
of
to
course. Everything that used to be red is no longer. And like I said, I didn't think there was anything back here. That was all that interesting. Trust me, where the eggs are is the same way, except it's like acid pools, and you know, you fall in, you can take all this damage.
I'll give it a shot.
Yeah, that's where we came from. I think the researcher was supposed to come back. Maybe we killed her when we came outside. I don't remember. And then, of course, so, see, there's no red hue around the thing, so we could teleport out. We do not have to stay and fight to the bitter end. But they've angered me.
On the way.
The guys up here are the most annoying ones. And of course, he's out of path. What do you mean there's not enough movement? Why can't I just shoot him? What a bizarre...
I am fury. I am death. You bow, or you break. Before my time.
Okay. I don't know. Obviously, we need to get this guy up.
Can't even catch my breath. Very well.
Now they killed her. Ay, ay, ay.
Excellent.
That guy is like so annoying. Not good, not good.
I can't take much more.
Still not good. Alright. So in our inventory,
You will not take me.
I need to hold on.
there we go. We just healed everybody. So I could do it like a level 3 magic missile. Six, 9, 12, 15.
Not Lazel.
Oh, now they killed... now they killed the next one.
Have to keep going.
Still on my feet.
Okay, so now I'm burning another one. This time we're casting him.
Best be on my way.
Right, what happened to her sword? Why did she lose her sword? Come on. The sleeping is not good.
Taking fast. I need healing.
Now they killed her. Come on. Alright, let's... How far back am I going? Oh my gosh, this far?
Moving ahead.
That means we haven't killed any of these guys? Other than experience points, I don't think we got much from killing them. So I'm just going to keep going. Yeah, we're just going to take these dudes out. I don't want to do that fight again. Just killing a bunch of kids.
Let my name be known.
Moving.
Yeah, those guys are the most annoying, the ones that are up here. Although that spellcaster was annoying too.
Have to keep going.
get that one.
Talk to me. On the move.
Of course.
That nearly ended me.
Always the jerk. They really killed her. My goodness.
A little help, please.
That guy's getting annoying. Alright, who put that on him? It was this one.
Victory awaits.
Down you go.
Focus. Heading there.
Down you go.
Need to find a way forward.
No time to waste. You bow. Back.
Jerky jerk. How do I get up there? I can't.
This way.
Too far.
Got to concentrate.
Look at it, they're annoying to the bitter end. Alright, that was a much more challenging battle.
Better not be cursed. Can't slow down.
think that was the girl that was spying on them. Okay, well,
Let's have a look.
a good day's work. And if I have it correct, I don't think we can go into the Emerald Grove anymore.
Tila Vlakith, has our queen sent a knight to slay me with his own blade?
Such informality, child. Does Still Kithrak not command your respect?
Your blade speaks for you, Kithrak. You've come for blood.
Child of Gith, I've not come to kill you. I've come to aid you.
Don't trust him.
Skakek Kir Gith Shabeleth. My blade rests. Mother Gith compels you to listen.
Speak. My ear is yours.
I know you carry the astral prism, Lae'zel. Within it lies the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I intend to help you bring it to fruition.
Vlakith's demise? Skaketh! I should run you through for suggesting it.
If they have not said, they must have good reason, and I won't be the one to betray them. But the one inside's chosen you as an ally, protects you with their power.
It's not quite true.
Power will be the end of Vlakith's tyranny. The prism's tenant must be let loose. I've sought their freedom for eons. When the prism went missing, I feared the worst. Instead, you've granted the opportunity I've so long awaited. All that remains is the key that unchains them. And I've found someone who I believe can provide it. Bring the prism to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting in a taproom called Shares's Caress. That is where we decide the fate of my people. Lae'zel, together we will break our chains and be Vlakith's slaves no longer.
I am no slave, Still Kithrak. The Undying Queen is my freedom. It is she who will purify me, and she who will ascend me.
Lies, Lae'zel, every last one. There is no purification, no ascension. The Zaith-Isk does not purify, it extracts memory and kills the infected. Nor does the Lich Queen glorify the ascended. She feeds on most all of them to grow her power and pursue godhood.
Madness! You flood me with this heresy. I will hear no more of it. I served Vlakith the whole of my life. Learned her words, fought her battles, yet she names me her Sharlak. Your words carry truth. I will meet you in Baldur's Gate. Do not make me regret it.
Lae'zel, I see Talakma Gear in you, sister in freedom. Together, we will be our people's light. Take this. It is a Quanith, a psionic detector. The Queen's warriors hunt you. The Quanith will sound you out when you come near their portals. Hear its cry and prepare for battle, or slip away.
It's not much of a warning.
I should go. Vlakith's gaze pierces the seas and skies. She believes me loyal, and I can't afford her mistrust. Keep the astral prism close. Let no one take it from you. Slay any who try. Now to Baldur's Gate. I'll be waiting, Lae'zel.
If only I could just take that to Baldur's Gate.
I need a moment for the two of us.
Vlakith kasivim krashet. Only in Vlakith. These were the first words I ever read on, but they are no mere aphorism. They are law. They are creed. Forsake one protocol, and forsake Vlakith. Forsake Vlakith, if Voss speaks true. If Ascension is a lie, if tadpole purification is a fairy tale, then I have not sinned against... She has sinned against me.
There you go, Lae'zel.
I'd never thought Vlakith a tyrant, or me as a vassal. She was the source of my might, and I the envoy of her will. A warrior, a champ, but if Voss is right, and Vlakith consumes the Ascended to gain power, then I am no destroyer. I am mere livestock, bred to be harvested and devoured. Every Githyanki is a slave with a singular purpose. Not to cull the Geich, but to raise Vlakith to true godhood. I don't know. I can't know. And that drives me mad. At first, I thought them an illithid deception, a trick of the tadpole. But the dream figure is real. It lives in the prism. Voss believes they are the seed of Vlakith's demise, and I believe he may be right. Yes, we'll meet Kithrak Voss at Sharess's Caress in Bull...
Okay, so obviously the story wants you to believe things a certain way, but the person we're talking to is not who's trapped in the device. The person trapped in the device is another Githyanki. And that Githyanki is hostile towards us. He doesn't care about us at all. He's a bit of a jerk. The person we keep talking to is actually a mind flayer who is disguising himself as, you know, whoever we talk to. Like in our case, the tiefling. And so the mind flayer really is helping us, but every time the mind flayer says you need to go, I can't, you know, protect you and fend off these attackers. Those attackers is the Githyanki that's trapped inside the cube. So yeah, the mind flayer is using the powers of the Githyanki trapped inside more or less against the Githyanki's will.
Dream in red.
How do you maintain such an elaborate plait, Shadowheart? The craftsmanship is impressive.
Now that you mention it, I can't remember who taught me. Another memory loss, perhaps.
Still, if you let me watch your technique, I might learn it from you.
Maybe, if you keep a respectable distance.
I should speak up.
It'll take a while for us all to recover. Of course.
Alright, he's got 862 back. Gotta get rid of the items that are weighing us down. Oh, we drained all of his gold, which is fine.
May you keep balance.
So another shop we could go to. It's right here.
Perhaps Amelia is right. I should get a mask.
See, Omilium's no longer here.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? Let me see if...
Oh, there we go.
I greet you, son child.
So you can get him back, so you can get a little bit more out of him. He has 900 buckaroonies. So the wearer gains a +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. So we could theoretically give this to her. Guess I can't do it now. I'll go ahead and sell that. Look at that, 831. That's really good. 867, 889. Bam. Alright, so we're getting most of our money back.
May your travels...
Alright, so we said that he had an item. They were gloves. Daredevil gloves. So here's the thing. We have the reverberation thing, right? We have the reverberation boots, the reverberation gloves. So maybe we can have a reverberation party. But this right here just gives +1 bonus to spell attack rolls. We're already getting a 2d4 bonus. And then once I can equip this, we're going to get a 2d4 +1, and this would make it 2d4 +2. And remember, you just want your spells to hit. You don't want them missing. So, it's not a bad deal. Yeah, we'll do it. The reverberation thing, I never really got to work in an effective manner. Now, where did the other guy? Oh, here he is.
Welcome back. Have you made any new discoveries? I do enjoy a good bargain. If anything in my
17.
private collection is to your liking.
I do not know what that is. Gain psionic weakening and psionic enrichment. I will have to... Alright, we got our money.
Very well.
I have never seen anything.
Markings reveal the location of a Githyanki crash.
There was something I wanted to do, and I can't remember what it is now. I want to see if she could learn these spells. That's one of them, but that wasn't what was on my mind at the time. Man, I feel like I'm going nuts. Oh, the tadpole thing. Where are you? What's psionic weakening? So why would I want to gain that? Oh, you gain advantage on all attacks for 3 rounds. I mean, I guess that's good. It's powerful for a very short period of time, I guess.
Worry not, friend. You'll find the key soon enough.
There is work to do.
Oh, look, we got room for one more. What shall that one more spell be? That is not a horrible one. Alright, I'm going to save it here. Thanks for watching. Stay awesome.